So while I was reading X, I happened across his Jim tweet over here, and I gotta say, it is very, very sad. However, he did want to know what was going on with the Rekieta situation. Now, imagine if you have meds with the side effects being vivid nightmares, it would be rather hard to keep up with all things Rekieta, but we're gonna do it on this one. So Jim, this one's for you. It starts off with Jim. He's giving a very basic tweet, and this is gonna be funny. This is why we're starting out here. But this prompted an individual to say, you should get a 6-foot tombstone and have a notch at 5'1" on it. When Ralph photographs himself pissing on you, he will be properly measured. Pretty funny response overall. And Jim, down to have a joke as always, says brilliant. Now, that's the next level of posing I'm talking about. Opsing. I call it a pig notch and have it carved in. To which prompted individuals to remember where top ace attorney Rekieta Law told Ethan Oliver Ralph that he could ejaculate into Mr. Metokur's grave.
And they talk about me jacking off to Nikki Haley. I'm gonna jack off on your fucking casket, you cocksucking son of a bitch. And you ain't gonna be able to do shit about it. You understand? I'm going to come nut all over your fucking grave. Do you understand? And if your mom is dead by then, I'm gonna come on her grave too. I'm gonna come all over your grave, and I'm gonna come all over her grave. That's what I'm gonna do to you and your mother. And you can't stop me.
The best quarterback in the league.
It's not against the law. Nick Rekieta told me that wasn't against the law. Nick Rekieta told me that wasn't against... Do you understand? Nick Rekieta told me I could come on your grave.
Jim's grave, for whatever reason. The same Rekieta Law that was giving Ralph legal advice on indecent exposure at a cemetery lost his omnibus hearing, having all the motions denied, and is looking at 15 years if he doesn't plead guilty.
I know they keep saying that I'm a non-practicing lawyer, proudly fucking so. I know they keep saying it, but I'm just sitting here going, but their analysis is bad. I started to get the feeling that maybe the practicing lawyers out there don't deal with Frank's challenges to warrants. And maybe the non-practicing lawyer, the retarded, stupid, non-practicing lawyer, maybe he has some idea of how a Frank's challenge works, and you fucking don't. Which is embarrassing to be worse at this than me. So people they make a lot of mountains out of molehills, which is fine. Except when you sit there blabbing on about practicing versus non-practicing attorneys and you got the basics of literally every fucking thing wrong. It's just funny because you all staked your credibility on being right without considering the possibility that you weren't. Sometimes I just wonder, like, how much non-practicing lawyer derangement syndrome some of these people have. And I'm like, guys, like, please, stop. Stop doing bad analysis because you're mad about something. Whatever it is, I don't care. But, like, stop throwing your own integrity down the fucking toilet. That's weird. Other people get to comment on it from the sidelines, and that's fine. But it's just funny watching them flush their integrity down the toilet. Claiming to do the opposite, by the way. Or maybe they saw an opportunity and their credibility was on a sacrificial altar for those little super berries, little super chats. I'm going to get my super chats too. You guys are fucking embarrassing. They have misled you. They have let you down. They have done so to extract money from you. Maybe someone utilized...
To which Jim went ahead and said, I haven't really been following the Rekieta case. Last I heard was about Aaron getting charges, But is he really facing 15 years? So again, Jim kind of out of the loop here. Not shocking and perfectly understandable considering his situation. But luckily there are people that were willing to catch him up to speed, including Breaking Baldo News. Breaking Baldo News. Man, I never get tired of saying that. So here we have Breaking Baldo News replying to a bunch, and we're going to go over these. So, Rekieta's motion to dismiss was denied entirely by Judge Wenzel. Highlights included Nick bitching about a mirror upload of his Coke stream having a channel watermark. He claimed this means the footage was unreliable and should be thrown out. The judge pulled up the original and the re-upload but found no difference. Another highlight is that Nick wanted a challenge the probable cause of the warrant, but his Barnes Law buddy lawyer, Francis White, forgot to bring it up during the omnibus hearing, so it was denied by the judge, marking the second time Nick has fucked this case with improper filing. Amazing. Breaking Baldo News continues on. Nick did a Nothing Burger stream on Rumble where he was completely defeated and baiting, I'm trying, quote unquote, to not put a YouTube in my mouth. There you go. Days afterwards, his motion to dismiss failed. He's been a reply gimp for MrSEN and hasn't addressed his loss at all. For those of you guys that are don't know what that is, it means that the only thing Rekieta has been doing thus far is, for some reason, just replying to Dick MrSEN over and over and over again, and that's about it. Kind of sad. Anyway, Breaking Baldo News continues. The level of drug charge he has can give a maximum of 25 years in jail, but that is highly unlikely as he is a first-time offender, and if he pleads guilty, current theories suggest he is desperate for a Ralph-style no-contest plea so that the body cam footage would not be released. Lastly, Nick is now forced to enter a plea at his next court date. No more motions, no more hearings, and as you can see here, all other omnibus issues not argued with particularity or otherwise specifically identified to the court as a contested issue at the omnibus hearing, whether included in a written notice or not, are denied. The nose has been denied, having waived by the defendant. Court administration shall schedule a settlement conference, and the memorandum of the court is incorporated by reference. A bunch of other people weighed in as well. This person says, isn't Aaron just getting off scot-free since Gino will not be a witness? I heard that somewhere, but it might just be speculation by the internet lawyers. There's a brief synopsis over here, which I'll read it because it looks fancy. This goes to this person. Synopsis: Rekieta talks to the cops to get revenge porn charges on Aaron, a felony, intent to harass and misdemeanor, both as revenge and tarnish Aaron as a potential witness in Nick's case. Rekieta requests a Frank's hearing in his own case, saying the cop lied materially. God, I can't English right now. And recklessly to obtain the warrant, and lashes out at every law tuber who disagrees. Prosecution's response stopped just short of calling Nick a liar, and his motion says they are grossly misrepresenting the evidence they were given. Nick goes dark for 3 weeks and announces he will stream on Aaron's omnibus hearing and claims Aaron will plead guilty to the felony. Aaron pleads not guilty, omnibus is canceled, and a settlement plea deal conference is scheduled. Apparently, Nick's degeneracy arc, his wife talking about taking pictures of herself and sharing her body, and Nick talking about going to sex resorts and nude beaches, as well as of a state witnesses refusing to testify, destroyed the prosecution case. Nick cancels his quote-unquote dunk stream on Aaron. Nick's Frank's motion is denied, and Nick focused only on Frank's, so he's waived every other concern that could be brought up at the hearing, including challenging probable cause, a basic strategy in any criminal case. The Baldo bunker has fallen silent since. And yeah, this is also a pretty good TLDR of the entire situation, so thank you for writing that. Breaking Baldo News. Okay, so just a little quick update on the Baldo guards. This one is like not a big Baldo guard like a Camelot or anything of that sort, but it's still worth noting anyway because it is kind of funny. So well-known longtime Baldo guard and locals chief Janny C. Goody has abandoned Rekieta law. Another Judas joins Team Scandinavian incel prude. So apparently this person was a big Baldo guard, which, you know, there are quite a few though not much relevance, it's still worth noting. This person was defending Nick actively. This is what they were saying. He can only lie. It's the only thing that gives him purpose in regards to Nick. To where the Janny came in and said, not true. He has no problem expressing his disdain for his own audience as well. Can't forget that. Continues on, he says he had his fingers crossed, so it doesn't count. Source, a non-practicing lawyer and a first grader, both told me that's how it works. So it seems like this is where the turn is going ahead and kind of changing here. So since May 27, 2024, C. Goody sweeping in Chrissy Meyer's chat. C. Goody says Aaron should not be trusted. C. Goody says Nick's law license is safe. C. Goody defends having drugs in a home with kids. Okay, this one is, I'm sorry, but agree to disagree. Kids and drugs aren't okay, but it's not like they were giving. Okay. C. Goody mocks the idea that Nick's coke addiction was dangerous. So as you can see, very, very big defending individual here. C. Goody says he means he can't do to legal repercussion. He needs to argue that in court, not on the internet. Yet here we are. So yeah, kind of shameful behavior. But, you know, if you guys are smelling the roses now, it's, you know, as good a time as any, really. Okay. But that's the brief update to Jim and to other people as well. If you are, you know, having gym problems right now, or you're just not on the internet and you just wanted a quick sum up of what's been happening, you can go ahead and give a like to this video and share it around, because YouTube ain't gonna do it for me, but I know the Senny Squad will. I also have an entire playlist chronicling the beginning of this very, very wretched journey that we're on right now, this epic decline and downfall of Rekieta law, if you guys want to check that out too and binge that. But until next time, guys, I will see you all in the next upload. My community post has a poll that you can take right now, and tell me which video you want to be next, and I'll be working on that next. So again, guys, I'll see you all in the next upload. Have a good rest of your day, and remember, do not be a rackets.